Hey, welcome or welcome back. It is, as always, good to see you today. You are probably watching this on Wednesday. It is currently Tuesday evening in my world, but I am just too tired to edit this video tonight, so we're going to edit it on Wednesday. And this is an Amberlynn read video. I've got a cup of cocoa in my coffee makes me poop coffee mug, one of my favorite mugs. And, yeah, we have Amberlynn read today, and this video is titled No More Fad Diets and Food Anxiety. Weigh in, wake. Ooh, if you didn't know I was from Missouri, you sure do now. Weigh in week 2. And hey, no more fad diets, that's awesome. Does that mean we're trying to get out of this cycle of Optavia, Weight Watchers, whatever other low carb intermittent fasting, or she called it, what did she call it? Did she call it immediate fasting, if I recall correctly? She totally mispronounced it as immediate fasting, or I don't know. She said the word wrong. At any rate, but I am tired, so I'm gonna go to bed as soon as I finish recording this. And yeah, no more food anxiety. I didn't realize she really had food anxiety other than the binge eating. I don't know what that's all about. Why is my phone beeping? So, let's jump on in, see what Amberlynn has to say about all this, and maybe she'll tell us how that bullet journal's going too. I have her at 1.25 speed this time instead of 1.5, so hopefully it won't be too fast for y'all. The 1.5 was kind of fast last time, but hey, it made my video a little bit shorter.
Hey guys, welcome to another video. So this is a weight loss video. I'm on week 2.
You go, girl. I haven't weighed in myself this week. I've only weighed once, and that was my first weigh-in. I've just been forgetting to weigh in the morning.
I have thought, should I just put these on my vlogs? Should they be separate videos? I keep going back and forth.
Ooh, I forgot I had peppermint flavored cocoa. I'm not a big peppermint fan, but little hints of it I'm okay with, and that doesn't matter. We're here to watch Amberlynn, not talk about my cocoa preferences. Oh my, that is quite the pause face. I am so sorry, Amberlynn.
Between that, because this year I am going to be focusing on lengthier vlogs for you guys, but I think I've ultimately...
Girl, I'm happy with the longer vlogs, but you're making my videos longer.
Decided, let's keep these separate, because I know there are people out there who just strictly want to like hear me talk about weight loss stuff, weight journey stuff.
Let's keep it
people
separate,
who have
girl.
been following me for a very long time, just wanting to know more about like my weight loss journey and things like that. Rarity. Every time I start to film, you guys know Rarity hops on my table. She just dropped my water bottle. So each weigh-in video, we're going to start off with 5 questions that you guys have asked, and then I'll tell you guys how this week went and how my weigh-in went. So let's start off with the first question.
So let's see what 5 questions she selected. So let's keep in mind that she's the one that picks these questions. Now, she requested these particular questions on her YouTube community tab. She did not request these on Instagram. So we could go back and look and see all the questions that were asked to see which one she selected, but I don't have the energy at the moment to do that. Maybe while I'm editing, but probably not. So, I am on my pause game today. I am picking the worst faces to pause on. I am so sorry.
And it is, if you had to pick one of your previous diets to try in 2023, which one would it be? So this year, I do want to stop with the fad diets. I want to stop with dieting. I just want to change my lifestyle.
She, in my opinion, this is purely my opinion, of course, and for anybody trying to lose weight, including myself, is to try to make a lifestyle change to make it more sustainable. So if she wants to try to lose the weight and keep it off, she needs to work on making a slow lifestyle change into eating less food and eating better for herself. Still finding foods that she enjoys and likes, something that's maintainable for her, especially because she does have binge eating disorder and not a great relationship with food.
And who I am as a person when it comes to eating and the way that I think about it. And I know that'll naturally make me lose weight. To hypothetically answer this question, I would probably choose Jenny Craig. Jenny Craig is my...
Jenny Craig is not meant for somebody of Amberlynn's size. It is not a sustainable one. It's quite expensive. But Jenny Craig is meant for your suburban soccer moms that need to lose those 10 pounds to get into their bikini for summer. Yeah, Jenny Craig is not meant for somebody with binge eating disorder or somebody of Amberlynn's size. So on the Jenny Craig website, they do tout a woman that lost 110 pounds, but this is the exception and not the rule. They do say their average weight loss is 15 pounds, so it is not meant for somebody with binge eating disorder to use this program.
Diet that I have ever done, and I've done all of them. I've officially done all of them. I like it because you don't have to think about it. There's a menu. You eat fruits and vegetables with every meal. You don't have to really cook. Like, it's everything that I love. So
I will say having the meals prepared for her isn't a bad idea, that sort of thing. But I just don't think the Jenny Craig program is sustainable for Amberlynn. It is not meant for somebody like her.
I would definitely choose that. Second question is, what's your sleep schedule like, and does it play a role in your weight loss? So I've officially fixed my sleeping schedule, which I'm so proud of, but it's a little extreme. My perfect sleeping schedule would be like falling asleep at like 2 a.m., waking up at like 10 a.m. But right now I'm falling asleep like pretty early, like 9 p.m., 10 p.m., and I'm waking up at like 6 a.m. So it's a little extreme.
That's my perfect sleeping schedule, to fall asleep by 9:30, 10 p.m., get up at 6. Of course, I have a regular day job that I like to start between 6:30 and 7 a.m., so I can finish a bit earlier in the day. But for somebody like Amberlynn, I can see that being a bit weird for her. But I think she's trying to be on the same sleep schedule as her girlfriend.
I feel like an old woman. Nothing against...
I am old, though.
It's old people, but I'm kind of like an old person sleeping schedule situation type deal happening. I'm like a grandma.
Or, you know, somebody that works a regular, quote, 9 to 5 type job that has to get up and go to work, especially if they have to commute.
So yeah, and I do notice that it plays a role in my weight loss. I know that if you have better sleep and you have a better night's sleep and you sleep normally, like a normal person, then you lose more weight, because you do lose weight while you're sleeping. I do not suggest doing this because it's an unhealthy way of thinking. But if you weigh yourself before you go to bed, and then when you wake up, you'll notice that you lose a few pounds while you're sleeping. So
I don't know about that. I'm gonna have to do some research and Google that. That doesn't sound right to me. I think it's just, I mean, yeah, you're sleeping, but your body's just metabolizing. You're not eating, and your body's just metabolizing the food that it has. I don't know if it has anything to do with your actual sleeping. It's just your body's natural cycle. Because you are asleep, you're not ingesting calories, and your body's burning calories. So in doing some Googling about this, I found many articles and websites that state that we lose weight while we sleep primarily from water loss. So from breathing out water vapor and sweating and just natural water loss, we can lose 1 to 4 pounds each night just from water loss.
very important if you're trying to lose weight.
But sleep is important, yes.
To get good sleep. And I was struggling really bad with sleeping. I was only sleeping like 4 or 5 hours a night, and now that I've fixed my sleeping schedule, I'm sleeping like 8 hours. Girl, so that's pretty normal, and that feels nice. Next question is, why are you obsessed with decimals like 0.2, 0.4, 0.6 when you're weighing in? I know that I suffer with OCD. I was diagnosed. Don't come for me.
Yeah, and like her goal is to be down to what was it, 3, she wants to lose 120, so what was it, 399.8 is her goal.
Diagnosed by a professional. I have obsessive issues when it comes to numbers. I don't talk a lot about things that I obsess about. It's just not something I want to share on YouTube. There are a few topics that I don't talk about on YouTube in detail, and that's foster care and my OCD. Those are just things that I don't really tend to share as much because I know the backlash I'll get, and for some reason those two subjects are hardest for me. Just everything in my childhood revolving around foster care, like what I went through while living with my parents, and just me having obsessive thoughts and doing obsessive things, whatever. But I am obsessive about numbers, and I feel like when I do weigh-ins or like I have goals when it comes to like my weight and stuff, I have to include the 0.8. So like me having the goal for the end of the year to weigh 399.8, I have to have that 0.8. It's just like I have to. It's an obsessive thing. But also like away from that obsession, like needing to be super like particular about my numbers, it just makes more sense to me, because if I was to weigh myself like one day or 1 week and I was 502.8 and then I weigh myself the next week and I'm 503.0, I've gained only 0.2 of a pound. But if I don't consider the decimals and I'm just like, yeah, I went from 502 to 503, it looks like I gained a whole pound. And in reality, that's not the case. So I like to just have the exact numbers. Next question.
So I wanted to let her finish her thought on that, but people that do have OCD do obsess strangely about things. If you've watched Big Bang Theory, Sheldon Cooper, he has some OCD tendencies. If not full OCD, he is a TV character with his knocking 3 times.
Who do we love? Penny. Who do we love? Penny. Who do we love? Penny.
All right. I went on some dates with a girl summer of last year that she had told me that whenever she goes up and down stairs, if it doesn't end on like an odd or an even one of the other number of steps, she has to like step back up and down a few times to end on the right either even or odd number. So I thought, all right. So people with OCD have OCD about weird things, whether it's involves numbers or actions or how many times something is done. There are lots, compulsively having to check and make sure that your doors are locked, doing that multiple times. That is a symptom of OCD. So,
Are you counting calories? No, I'm not counting calories. I'm not looking at calories. I'm not thinking about calories, not thinking about carbs, nothing.
And I think that may come back to bite her in the butt when it comes to her trying to lose weight. We'll see how it goes, the first maybe month, and see what happens on that.
Nothing. I am strictly just eating what I have at home. Last question. How?
Just eating what you have at home does not mean you're eating low enough to lose weight.
Can you do weight loss surgery when you can't even stick to a diet? I find this question to be humorous because that is what weight loss surgery is for. It is for the individuals who cannot stick to a diet.
It's for people that need help with losing weight. I wouldn't say it's for people that can't stick to a diet. Let's finish hearing what she says.
Who need help, who need another tool, who has done all the diets and all the fad diets and have tried everything and they haven't been able to stick to it. They haven't found success. That is what weight loss surgery is for. It's just another tool. It's something else to help people like me do better, be better, and to lose that weight and live a healthier life. Okay, now on to...
Okay, so certainly it's for people like Amberlynn because she's 500 pounds. But the thing is, with all of these trying to lose weight, whether you've watched my 600-pound life, 1,000-pound sisters, any of these, or if you've spoken to a weight loss surgeon or doctor yourself, you have to show that you can lose weight on your own first. Because if you can't, then even having weight loss surgery isn't going to help you. You're going to stagnate at that weight where you got the surgery at. But not only that, depending on the type of surgery that you have, you could do damage to yourself if you overeat. Because just with some of the restrictions of these surgeries, they reduce the size of your stomach and it can only hold so much food. That's how you're able to lose weight, because you have to eat small meals during the day. And if you binge and overeat, then you're going to probably have complications from the surgery or from these actions. So they want to make sure that you are able to maintain healthy eating habits, or at least better eating habits, which is why Amberlynn was never able to get this in the past, because they wanted her to address her binge eating disorder and her mental issues when it came to food before they would even consider doing the surgery for her. Physically, she's an ideal candidate for it. Mentally, not so much. She has to be able to prove that she can lose weight and improve her relationship with food.
The actual weigh-in part of this week has gone really good. As you guys know, I wanted to do no takeout
really well
for the full January, but Feline and I have decided that we're gonna allow ourselves to have takeout every Sunday, which is way
I believe I suggested this in the video where she talked about this, where I said that is not sustainable. And I mentioned that I allow myself to get takeout on Friday evenings, usually Chinese food. I didn't do Chinese food last week. I did a sandwich from a place, but having like a planned, hey, we're going to get takeout on this night, so let's go ahead and eat at home tonight. Having that planned night for takeout allows you something to look forward to. You know, something like, hey, it's kind of a date night, kind of a just, I'm going to chill, do whatever, let's hang out, play some games, and order takeout. So I think this is a good compromise for her to limit it to one night a week. They order takeout instead of, we're not going to have takeout for a month. Because for Amberlynn, that is completely not sustainable.
day. So after our weigh-in, we're gonna have one meal. It's not gonna be a binge fest, it's gonna be a normal meal. So we did do that today, and this is my first takeout of January. I'm totally fine with this decision because having one meal versus every single day is a big change. So
it's much better, and it's a good compromise for somebody like Amberlynn that is used to ordering takeout, sometimes multiple times a day, as she has mentioned before.
4 times a month, 4 meals a month, having takeout, I am fine with it. It's my little way of being like, okay, say it's like Wednesday night and I'm just like, oh my God, I want to order food so bad. It's for some reason mentally, if I tell myself, you know what? No, just wait until Sunday. Just wait until Sunday. You have a few more days.
Exactly. And it's not a bad idea to keep things in the house for her that are something that's kind of a quicker fix. Like for me, I've started keeping sandwich items, either deli turkey or chicken and bread and some cheese, so that if I'm like, man, I just want to order something, be like, nope, I'll just make a sandwich. Or even for her microwave dinners, those can be a quick, just heat it up, you've got food, instead of being like, I'm gonna order takeout. So having something that's quick to fix for those days that you just don't feel like cooking is also good to have.
Just allow yourself to wait. It's a lot easier than like, oh my God, I can't have it for a full month. If you stick to it, just know that you can have that one meal on Sunday. And it worked for me and I'm happy with that. If I notice that it's going to disrupt my weight loss, or if it's going to like make my binging bad, or like my food obsession worse, then
depends what she's ordering.
I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to allow that. But if I'm able to just like healthily have a normal takeout meal once every Sunday, then I'm going to continue doing that. So since I want to reach 399.8, that means I have to lose 120.2 pounds this year, which means I have to lose about 2.3 something pounds a week. So that is my goal for every single week. So let's see how I did today. So last week I weighed in at 520.0 and today I weighed in at 514.6. So that is a 5.4 pound loss.
Wow. I can't remember those numbers exactly, but 5.6, 5 point something in a week for her is really good, you know, given her history. And a lot of that could be water weight, depending on what she's been eating. If she's been drinking a lot more water and flushing more water out of her system, that's a distinct possibility. But if she's been reducing her calories, because 5 pounds is like a 15,000 calorie 17,000 calorie deficit about it, if I'm doing my math correct, and I'm very tired, so I don't know. I'll put the if I can remember, I'll put the number up here, but it's probably around 17,000, 17,500, I think, because the calorie is 3,500. A pound is 3,500 calories. Woo, my brain. So that's a huge deficit, and some of that is probably going to be some water weight.
I literally just stopped eating takeout What? I made normal foods. I had mashed potatoes. I had meatloaf muffins. I had lasagna. I made taco pasta. Like, I had normal human food.
Why don't you show us some of these meals you're making? Show us the recipe. Show us what you're eating. That'd be wonderful.
With a normal.
Speaking of that, I need to start doing that more.
Human amount. Like, it was just a normal amount. And then I would actually eat my leftovers. I usually don't do that. It's like a really bad habit. It's kind of like a food anxiety thing. My psychologist says it goes into my OCD. I think of bacteria and leftovers, and I'm trying to like get that out of my head that no, Amberlynn, you're fine if it's leftovers from the day before. Like, you'll be fine, I promise.
Fine.
So I've been trying to eat more leftovers lately. And yeah, that is just by taking out takeout. So my goal for this week is to, again, not have takeout until Sunday and maybe just snack a little less, because I've also been allowing myself to snack because I am not on a diet. I am losing weight by changing my lifestyle. So I'm very happy with this week one. It went beautifully. I feel like so far 2023 has been going really well for me. And
exactly. Limit the types of snack foods you have in the house. Maybe keep some healthier snacks in the house that you enjoy, or limit what you're snacking on. So with all those sweets and dessert type things she was snacking on, you know, those calories add up really quick. Same thing with nuts. Like, I have a thing of peanuts here because I was looking at them. I was gonna have them for a snack. They were part of a Christmas snack bag from my brother. This pack of peanuts has 290 calories, and this is 1.75 ounces of peanuts, of just salted peanuts. That's a lot of calories for this, for not a lot of, you know, fulfillment. So she was eating a lot of nuts for snacks too, and that's a lot of calories adding up real quick.
Several different aspects, like relationship wise, food wise, weight wise, all wise, like body wise, mental health wise. Like, I've been taking my medicine well, and it's just been really nice. And even before 2023, like just that break I had after Vlogmas, like, I don't know, I feel refreshed, rejuvenated, and I'm just really excited for this year. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.
All right, well, that was a pretty short video from Amberlynn. I had a lot to say about that one, apparently, because I've been recording about 20 minutes. Her video was about 10 minutes. So apparently I had a lot of opinions in this one. So I think I said what I needed to say while I was watching it. So, hey, thank you for watching. You know, do that like, subscribe thing if you wouldn't mind. I want to hit 500 subscribers this year, and it would just make me so very happy if you would join us. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. You know, hey, we're still early in the year. If you have any goals for this year, let me know down below. We can support each other. I'm trying to lose weight. I'll be posting more on my own stuff soon. And, you know, hey, until next time, be safe and take care.